Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. We going out blazing.
Let's get hunting.
This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose of the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant shots on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feel it. Thinking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch. No toast allowed, just supposed to live. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose, or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big. Don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. We going out blazing. This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big.
This is the game.
We going out blazing.
Let's get hunting.
This is Propulation. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
Propulating. Hello.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Propulation YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, May 23rd. We're here breaking down this beautiful 3-game WNBA slate. And as always, joined by Underrated. How you doing today, man?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Super excited about having 3 games on the slate as opposed to 1 from last night. Feel pretty good about yesterday. We've been continuing the heater we've been on since this last week, and no complaints. Gotta say, no complaints.
Yeah, WNBA has started off right, huh?
It really has. We've been blessed so far, and hopefully, fingers crossed, continue today on through the weekend.
Have a good feeling about today, man. I do, I must say.
I love to hear it. Oh, let's see. Give everyone kind of a minute to get in here. It's nice being able to stream a little bit earlier. That way we can get ready for pending news, lineups, anything like that for the afternoon, and then also be able to do our due diligence here for everybody and breaking down the slate. Before we hop into it, if you guys could just do us a huge favor, make sure to hit that like and subscribe down below. Every bit of this is free for you guys, and it helps us out a ton, more than you know. So we appreciate that, and as always, appreciate you guys stopping by. If you got any questions, as always, during the show, make sure to throw them in the comments, and we will get to them as soon as we can. Let's see.
You see Bennett? Yeah, he said, look at that.
Let's go. I love to hear that. First comments today. Hit a 4-pick last night. What our gentleman who always is going to ask, I know he's going to be in here, was it Ray?
Yeah, Ray. Ray's going to have the do or die pick. The do or die pick of the day. Hey, hey, you're still alive. Did you hit the one yesterday? I don't remember which exactly it was. Do you?
Yeah, it's Kelsey Mitchell, the Masterclass fourth quarter cover.
You're still alive. 2-0 with the do or die play of the day. And Big Two's here. Bingo, Big Two. Let's go.
What's up, Two? What's going on? Love to see it.
So what do we have today, Big E? What do we have, man? We got 3 games. There's no Caitlin, but we got 3 games.
Yep, no Clark today, so I think today is a pretty nice slate. I think 1 game in particular, this Minnesota Connecticut, is going to be a really competitive game, a real prop heaven game for us. The first game, well, I guess we'll talk about this one first. The Chicago traveling out to New York. Now, these 2 teams, interesting. So we had them play in the postseason, and just I know it's postseason, but it's just kind of funny to see this because you'll never see this happen. I mean, they absolutely spanked New York. I mean, almost a 50-point blowout here. just crazy.
Ouch.
So yeah, yeah. It's not even that big of a surprise that top team per se got lost in the preseason, but it's just so funny how dramatic. I mean, they were just like full pedal to the metal. We're gonna embarrassment here. So now we got the tide kind of turning around. The tables are turning, and New York back in their home. And look at this. I mean, they're starting the season off 4-0, 4-0.
Yeah.
How
like they
how you
should
feeling
be.
about that?
They should be, man. They got the team. I think last year they were putting it all together. We saw them beat Vegas. There was even some doubters they might even beat Vegas last year in the finals. So 4-0 is to be expected, bro. And we saw how JJ now is playing more minutes. Vandersloot is 112 years old, but Sabrina's getting better too. They got Big Stu. You can't complain, bro. New York is dope.
Yeah, I think this year we see them kind of put it together a little bit better down the stretch. Last year, one of the biggest things was just JJ dealing with that injury. I mean, I swear she's been injured ever since she had COVID back in Connecticut. Like, just there was something wrong with her from then up until at least I'm going to say the start of this season, because this is awesome JJ. She has been 100%. Just awesome to see her back in that kind of MVP status again. So with those couple things said, I guess let's take this game, break down a couple things here, and see what we can walk away with, at least on PrizePicks. There's been a ton of line movement already, so if you guys, again, hey, that Discord, we beat out a lot of bumps today. I think we had somewhere around like 8 different plays posted out already. At least 4 or 5 already bumped already. A couple this morning as well. So get that early value. Make sure you check out that free trial down below.
Yeah, and this is important with WNBA. You want to be in a Discord like how we eat, sleep, and shit WNBA. So you want to get in on this to catch the bumps for sure. And Ren says, can we go under on Big Liz rebounds? And I know you're about to get into that game. And then also Big 2 says, don't forget them spreads and them team totals, Big E.
Yep. Appreciate that. Both you guys, thank you. And yes, let's go ahead and segue into that real fast. The New York game, obviously massive favorites here. I think there's 2 teams tonight. We'll just kind of hit on all this real fast. Is kind of one whole. The team I'm most confident about winning tonight for sure got to be New York at home, 100%. And I love the odds that we're getting for Phoenix here. The books, for whatever reason, are still thinking this is like the Phoenix of last year, and that's just not the case. I mean, this team is legit. They just gave Vegas the business, and that was in Vegas too, right?
It was.
Yeah, beat them by 10.
Mm-hmm.
So Phoenix is a for real team, like a for real team. I love them here. I think today this is an amazing minus 300 easy parlay piece. We're not getting the best odds for this, obviously. So a couple things you could consider here. I also have Phoenix to cover this minus 7. I think this is a really solid play just for a straight bet tonight on the books. If you you don't want to parlay something together, but all 3 of those really strong options. And then the unders.
I like that Phoenix. Sorry, I don't want to cut you. That Phoenix money line as a parlay piece. I'm looking at that today a couple times. That's dope.
Yeah, you like that?
I think so. Minus 300, I'll take it.
It's easy. You can squeeze that in for a 2-pick somewhere. So I think that's something we can definitely work with tonight. For me, I think the most interesting game, like I said earlier, is going to be this Connecticut and Minnesota game. These teams got some really... Oh, hold on. Got to stop right there. Ray, what's up, dog? What's up, man? 2 for 2. That's back-to-back.
You see what he said? He said, wow, that point prop last night hit by 0.5. It's insane how she scored 17 exact. 3x now. Let's go. Ray's alive. We're alive. He said, no, not my life, your life. So thank you. Thank you, Ray, for allowing E to live through today.
Hey, I do what I can, just trying to help see everyone feast.
Well, we're glad you're here still, because shit, if you wouldn't have made that play, bro, you wouldn't be here right now. So good job. Thanks. We all thank you.
There you go.
What up, G-Man?
What's up, G-Man? All right. Nice. We're getting some more people in here. Perfect timing, too. Yeah, so back to this Connecticut game. I'm really torn between what to do here. So I think one card construction, 100% I'm going to have tonight, just in favor of the home teams. I'm going to have one split here for the Mercury and Connecticut, both home teams to win this. You get a nice filler, minus 128. Not quite a 2x here, but close enough that I could live with this. And then the other thing is, my gut's telling me there might be an upset tonight in Connecticut. These teams have some.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I saw that up there. I was a little worried about that as well. Something about that feels different today. But Coach says pair that Phoenix with the Phillies and thank him later.
Oh, nice. Are Phillies on a doubleheader, or do they play either tomorrow?
Oh, you're talking about baseball. I just read the word Phillies, so you can't ask me about baseball. I don't know. What up, Nathan?
Gotcha. What's up, Nathan? Yeah, so two card constructions I think really strong tonight. Do your a normal unit on, not that one, a normal unit somewhere on this one, and then go back and do a half a unit on just this bet here. Well, actually, I'm probably going to take that even a step further, but not to be too complicated with it. I'm going to take a half a unit and I'm going to split that over this. But I think if my gut call today telling me, I'm hoping they didn't move it. They did move it. This was at 4 earlier. And actually, we posted this in the Discord. Again, the Discord. 3.5.
That Discord is the shit, bro.
There's so much line movement right now. I mean, you never know. There could be an hour later and props are gone or moved. Or if you can find this at 4, this is a really strong option. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I don't have any alt lines for this. But if you can find this back at 4, really strong option. I'm still even considering this for the 3.5 here. I think it's a very close game. I do think Connecticut wins, like I said, but I think we actually have a really close game here.
I'm looking at it right now in Bovada to see if I got 4. First half, they got 3.5 also. Let's see.
Yeah.
I can alt it at minus 125. I can get 4. Would you do that? Or is it not worth it for that 0.5 points? It's minus.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay. Yeah. Look here real fast, just out of curiosity, because I know, again, make sure you guys are price shopping around, checking your sites, comparing your odds.
It's crucial.
Don't get anything FanDuel.
Big Coach says he likes Minnesota to upset. He's going against you, E.
I know he liked Minnesota for the upset. Again, I truly cannot pick which side is going to win tonight. I'm right there with you. I think that an upset is definitely live. Minnesota got knocked out of the postseason last year from Connecticut, so there's some serious bad blood here between these two teams. Like, this is going to be a game.
Ray needs more stuff, E. Sorry, Ray needs you again. It's the last one up there. I need one winner today. Debating Celtics first half -5 or one of your top props. I think the Celtics are going to come through today and whoop some ass. They're pissed.
I like the Celtics. I mean, I was definitely pretty high on them last game, and even though they gave me the biggest heart attack to cover in overtime, they got to get it together. Like that was some sloppy play for sure.
You know what I would do? I would parlay Phoenix Mercury and then something Celtics. The Celtics money line is actually pretty good deal. If you put the Celtics money line with the Phoenix Mercury money line, you get about -135. I don't hate that.
Yeah. I definitely like that. You know, anything around this 300 range is going to be perfect for us today. It's what, yeah, 152. So that's definitely an option. If I don't know that much about this series and how it's going to look for the first half and second half breakdown, so I really couldn't give you a great picture on that one tonight. Let me check just out of curiosity. 5. I think, man, if you're wanting to get some exposure to Boston here, I wouldn't take this for the -5. I think the better move would just be, if you think you're going to win anyways, just bite the bullet for the odds here. Play this.
I like that.
And then you yeah. I mean, look, we even still get a better parlay for that.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's funny you say that because I was thinking that in my mind, and you were like, "Let me go to this first half money line," because Ray wrote, "How about first quarter -2.5?" and that made me think, "How about first half money line?" And then you threw it out there, so it must be it.
Yeah, and look at the so the odds they're giving us here. I mean, it's almost worth it just to take the whole half, because they're based on this. I mean, they're assuming that Boston obviously is going to win their first quarter. And then this one, I think, is a little bit more generous. I'd probably take the second quarter straight up, to be honest. But yeah, the first half for these kind of odds, this is probably the best parlay piece. I mean, this is an easy little stack here.
I like them both though. It's kind of whatever, because I do think that they're going to come out pissed off. So that first quarter is probably a decent look as well. I like them all. You can't go wrong with those plays. I don't think it's a good play. It makes sense. So if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. That's what betting's about. But that's a good bet, bro.
I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. All right. I think so we're all caught up on questions. I believe we covered everything. Most of the game totals. Yeah, we got the game totals, money line, spreads. Yeah. All right. So if you're ready, I guess let's go ahead. Do the individual player breakdown.
Yeah, man. I thought this was a props WNBA show, not a freaking NBA show. What's up with that?
It's an everything show. We're even gonna have where's it at? We're gonna have big lacrosse coming. Y'all don't even know anything about this.
Oh goodness! Somebody stop him.
We got lacrosse streams coming. Are y'all ready for that?
Somebody stop this guy. He's a madman.
June 1st. Mark it down. Next weekend.
Are we going to win? Are we going to win money?
We are going to win money.
Okay. Well, then I'll be there.
Yeah. PrizePicks gave us some extra props too last year that I was super excited about. You know, kind of how they do it with all the sports. As the further along they go, they add more options and stuff like that. And we got some options. So hang tight for that one.
I put it on my calendar, bro. I'm ready. When's the next slap? Power slap.
We haven't had that announced yet. Still waiting on old Dana White to, I guess, figure out who's going to be on the card. And
old shitface Dana.
I would imagine we get it sometime either the end of this month or the first week of this next month.
Okay. Right in line with lacrosse. We'll do some parlays. Lacrosse power slap parlays. That'll be dope. Leon! I try to tell you, bro.
Yeah, I see one of them moving out of the corner of my eye over here, and then the other one sitting right underneath behind my green screen back here, and I just see them like little shadows. You need to get a little
sign that says live streaming. Shut the fuck up, dogs.
Get a little bullhorn for them. I'm gonna have that the and that's gonna be real life for them in a second. Yeah, that.
All right, let's go. Enough bullshit. Let's go, right. Let's go. We need some props. We need some money.
Here we go. All right, so today we got a couple things for this first game. So for Chicago, it looks like we're gonna have DeShields is officially out, and I think did they finally pull her props? Nope.
Idiots.
She got ruled out forever ago, but they're leaving her props up for now for whatever reason.
I like when shit like that happens, though. We're gonna have some value, right?
Yes, yes. And there's a couple things that we kind of we're waiting to see what's going to happen today. So I know we had a question. Ren, I believe, was asking about Liz Williams under rebounds. I'm with it. I'm definitely with any kind of under rebounds, under points in the paint. And I will tell you why here real fast. If we go to WNBA.com/stats, you can see not only the opponent stats here, but you go to the drop down tab and it has the actual defense metrics for all the teams here as well. So in that tab itself, if you look at points in the paint, and we go all the way down to the bottom, hello New York, right here, dead last, allowing the least amount of points in the paint, and I believe, yeah, the least amount of second chance points. So two things that tells us: one, people are not scoring inside the paint at all, and two, offensive rebounding upside is severely crippled right now. New York is not allowing it. They're not having that shit right now at all. So they are actually playing really elite defense right now. And if you look at the overall defensive metrics too, they're number 2. I think honestly, or the second best. And I would say honestly, just for the fact that Minnesota has only played 2 games so far in the season, I'll put money down after tonight that New York probably hops right over them as the best defensive team, and then we'll have Connecticut somewhere scooting down here. But yeah, New York very stout on the glass. They're not playing around. They're drawing a ton of fouls on the 4 position in particular, and they're limiting any kind of putbacks, dunk, or obviously we don't dunk in this league, but high conversion, like under the rim shots, completely limiting that. So far through the season, every single center has missed their rebound line and they've missed their point line. Her points a little low today, but we did like it last night at 10. I think she gets into some foul trouble here maybe, but she really struggles to score on JJ. Historically, really struggles to score against JJ. And I mean, today I think New York just gives them the absolute business.
Question for you, E, on that note.
Yeah.
Liz Williams, 10 points. You like the under. The rebound, 6.5. You somewhat like the under as well. The PR, 16.5. Do you like that just as a better play in general, or do you like both those other plays? And then also, I was looking at it while you were talking. Liz Williams is 19 PRA, and Underdog, she's 18.5. So would you even consider the PRA under on PrizePicks? It looks like it's a little bit better value there too.
I would, honestly. So I kind of came to a crossroad with Chicago today in which of the two I really wanted to kind of take the stab on the under. There's a few things that can kind of work in our favor here that I think are really great hedges to each other. One of them, and I'll get to Angel at length here in a second. I know the field is looking at this and being like, oh my God, let me take the over. She's doing all this stuff. I'm thinking unders. We'll get to that in a second. Her rebounds did open at 7.5. She got bumped down. The field is pretty high on the PRA rating because of just the straight up points here. All this stuff looks good, I'm sure. And oh my gosh, she scored 13 in a preseason game. Sure, whatever. I would not mess with her. The only over I would definitely consider today is either this straight up points, yes, or just a fantasy. She's got some pretty good stock upside, but she also turns the ball over quite a bit. She barely cleared in the preseason game that she cleared every other prop. Just a few things to consider for her, but the only thing about Liz Williams with just the rebounds that worry me is she's still going to play as many minutes as she can handle, and I'm worried. So long story short, I'm worried that Angel gets in a massive foul trouble today. There's 2 things that we can really take away from the first preseason game when they played. One was Liz Williams didn't start, so they had Angel Reese starting at the 5, and then they had Onuera starting at the 4. Now, fast forward to the regular season here, we're going to have Liz starting at the 5, and then Reese starting at the 4. So if she's at the 4, that means she's going to have big Stu on her all game. And I think Stewie is going to make a point after that preseason game to draw massive foul trouble, take it to her in the hole, and I mean just try and bully her down as much as possible. And then I mean, we already know that there's two really capable backups that are ready to play. We have Bree Turner, who is 0 field goal attempts per game and only rebounding player. She's ready to play. Been playing 15 to 20 minutes off the bench. And then Onuera as well, huge rebounder. So there's plenty of bodies to go around here for either one of these 4 or 5s for Chicago if they get into foul trouble tonight. And I think if I had to pick, I'm thinking Reese. Maybe not necessarily the full game here. I'm not 100% on which one I want yet, but I think this first half, this might be the moneymaker for us today. You heard it on stream here first. I think she picks up 1 early foul, gets into early foul trouble, and goes to the bench. You heard it here first. Hot take. Yesterday was Caitlin Clark. Today, Angel Reese under first half.
Okay.
How's that hitting you?
It's interesting. 2 things. First thing you said, take it to her in the hole, which we have to think about. You can't really say stuff like that. You got to think about, we're talking about women. Second thing, do you like the first half better than the full game? Because you're throwing two plays out there, and you hit the more for the first half, I think, on accident.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And then the other thing is, I was looking over here at the injuries, and Cardoso's going to be back in a week, which will be fun too. But anyways, for today,
yeah,
what do you like better, the first half or the full game?
Well, that's what I was saying before I segued into it. I'm not 100% sure yet on either or. I think honestly, if I had to pick, we're getting a 1 point tax, or we're getting a 0.5 tax on this. So she needs 11 to get this and 21 to get the full game. So slight tax in her favor. And I'm really thinking she gets into that early foul trouble today. I think that is such a real thing today.
I can see that, man, for sure. With Stewie and JJ down there, huh?
Yeah.
Nick says, any Mystics Mercury props you like? Van Loo assists, maybe. And I believe you would say, we'll get to that here soon, Nick. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to that game here in a second. Van Loo's all right. I mean, they already brought her up to 6.5, which I think is a little generous. I mean, yeah, she got over last game, but remember, Sparks were allowing, I think at the time, either number 1 or number 2 assists and 3s per game. So she had quite a little unicorn game here. I could see her doing it because it is Phoenix and they're playing at a reasonable pace, but Washington as a whole, scoring, being able to convert those assists, like that scares me. Because this team, they look real rough in the last first half.
Mm-hmm. That's why we like that money line.
Yeah.
Cool. So Reese and Liz Williams under so far.
Yeah.
PRA, bro, maybe. What do you think? Can she get some assists and hurt us with that, or?
She's good for an assist, I think, at least. I'll probably peg her for 1.5 assists per game, somewhere around here, because she is going to be very limited down low. Like, they're going to collapse inside the paint. She's going to have to kick it out to somebody. So that is a consideration. And that's why I guess I'm thinking the field goals is the most difficult route for her to get there. The only way she's going to get there is if she gets to the free throw line a bunch. And if that happens, that means that JJ's in foul trouble and we're probably screwed anyways. And then the second is assuming now that we have Diamond and Shields, I know is not going to be in there, but there's a small chance that Chicago could actually go big. They could start Michaela or one of these other, Bree Turner or something like that, and they could actually go even bigger to have another capable rebounder in the starting 5. So there's a small chance that that could actually happen in our favor here.
Okay. I just noticed that we have the little bit of value at 19, whereas it's 18.5 everywhere else. So something to throw out there.
Yeah. Really going back to last year, I know her field goal volume is up currently for this year, but keep in mind, guys, it's literally 2 games. Like, we have such a small sample size to go off of here, and 4 games of last year. And I mean, honestly, just look at her game logs as a whole last year. She is not, she's not beyond 11 field goal attempts per game. This is a stretch to get her to even double digits. I mean, look at I mean, literally all last year. Like, this is her game log. Go sit down, baby.
DB says Stewart over first half fantasy. Is that a good parlay to play with? I believe he's saying the under Reese. Play it with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at that real fast. So right before we got on stream, I was pretty high on Stewie's fantasy. She was at 41.5, and obviously she's a popular play. She got bumped to 42.5, but they did not move her first half fantasy. And yes, I think that is actually a really amazing correlation. It's a nice little first half stack right here. You got one player should be dominating the others at position. So if she's doing bad, that means she's doing well.
Makes sense. Good call. And Quinn says, we saw Angel Reese struggle with Natasha Howard in the first half of the first game of the season. I could see a similar thing happening with Stewie. So everyone around seems to be on board with the same idea here.
Love it. First up, what's up, Quinn? Glad to see you, buddy.
Yay!
And second, yes, 100%. And, you know, both Howard and Stewart are vet players. They're very crafty. We've seen literally all year all of these rookies struggle, in particular with the first half, but struggling to not get in foul trouble with the vets. And, I mean, Stewie's three-point game has been atrocious lately. I'm expecting her to just keep trying to be the slasher, get her in isolation, and back her down, trying to get that foul.
Love it. Can't wait to see it unfold today, and we can collect some more money. I love you, WNBA. I love you.
You know, we're even gonna live on stream. We're gonna official this one right now.
That two pick there?
Yeah.
You gonna Discord it up? Because I don't think did you post Reese already, or not yet?
Not the first half. I was saving that little special gem for you guys.
Ooh, let me get it into first half. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat also. If anyone wants to tail it, grab the link. It'll be even easier for you because we like to be lazy around here when we can. I hate how they put first half way over here. Stupid ass PrizePicks. Why don't you put it right by the other one? Oh man. Oh, it's not even that far, guys. That's how lazy I am. It's like three things down.
Lazy.
I thought it was. Oh shit.
All right. So yeah, that's really my takeaway from most of Chicago. We'll touch on the two guard situation here real fast. So we don't know, like I said, we don't know a couple things who exactly is going to be starting for Diamond today. They could either do one of two things. They could go with the bigs, like I said, with Bree or Michaela, or now that we have Izzy Williams is back today, or Izzy Harrison, sorry, I'm thinking about Liz Williams here. Isabel Harrison, she's expected to be back to, she got ruled out too?
Who's that?
Oh, wow. Isabella Harrison. All right. Well, hold on. With that real fast, did they pull her? They did. Yep, Dana Evans is gone.
Really?
Hey, yeah, not to keep harping on it, but man, I mean, we just posted a 5-pick and 2-pick with Dana, her points in fantasy at 24.5, and earlier today, her points on the books were at 10.5, so super discount.
Wait, why did they pull Dana?
Because Izzy is out now too. So
Just that really? That's gonna change a lot. It's weird.
Yeah. And, oh, dude!
Whoa! Watch out! Slow down. What?
Yeah.
Spit it out, E. Spit it out.
That means that there's a really high chance that they actually go with this big lineup tonight. So now, oh man, that's gonna be interesting, dude. If Turner starts, I'm loving under rebounds. Under, yes, give me all that, Ren.
Oh hell yeah.
That's insane. Because
Turner's gonna take them all.
Mean, yeah, she's gonna play the whole time, just basically as a stand-in 5, and
I want Turner props. I want Turner points under 2 points first half.
Yeah,
those are the best.
No, full game 2.5, sir. You were giving her way too much credit.
Oh hell yeah, under. Big nuts move of the day. What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing? Your brain's moving. I can see it.
Yeah, this is a situation we definitely need to pay attention to here, because what that does, two things. If Turner does in fact start, she's not going to start at the 3 or whatever the hell this is. She's going to come down, start more at the 4 and the 5. Two things for caution there. One, if she does in fact start, I would be a little more nervous about Liz Williams under just straight up points, because they might lean on her for the offensive upside. So just keep that in mind. But, oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Okay. If she does start, I love under for the rebounds for Liz Williams. At 6.5 combo rebounds, yes, fire those up. If Turner starts, I love Reese. I think Laney is equally just a big of a pain in the ass. She could easily draw fouls on Reese, no problem. And yeah, they're going to dare Bree Turner to shoot the ball, so Stewie's just going to hang around in the paint anyways.
Sorry, I wanted to throw this out there before it disappears. Dana Evans fantasy still a play? DB says?
Yeah. Yes, 24.5.
Definitely.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay.
And what that also does too for Dana Evans is I already had her projected for about 33 minutes, give or take. She should be close to like 35 minutes tonight, unless they absolutely just get spanked here and coach benches everybody. She should be in line for a hefty workload tonight. Love that fantasy now.
Ooh, I'm going to go play her in a head-to-head as well. Come on, Dana. Come on over.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty spectacular. We got that news right here actually on stream, so you guys can kind of react with us with that. And just keep an eye out for who that starting person is, because this is going to switch around some if she does in fact start. I'm thinking though, I'm just kind of being frank with you guys. I'm thinking Bree is not going to start. I'm thinking no, and I think Michaela is actually going to start at the 3 here for her.
You telling Grandma Wire you think you know more than Grandma Wire? You want to work for them, huh?
I mean, apparently they're hiring. This shit's been wrong several times already.
Apparently they're hiring. Oh, hell no. That was a good one. Hold on, I need this for that.
Maybe that's a stream hot take, but
apparently they're hiring. Wow. Foul.
They need to be. Yeah, so just keep an eye out for that. I get a feeling Michaela's going to get the start at the 3 tonight.
Okay. But it does make us like that under rebound better. I love it.
Yeah.
I hope Dana can do something for us.
So, and then last thing, Gut Call was telling me to go under Mabry today. Her points, I think she struggles to kind of shoot from the field. They've been really good at trapping her on the off-ball and on-ball screens. Laney usually is in the area, but I mean, mostly I think Sabrina will probably be covering her again, and she did a pretty good job this last time. She hit 4 threes. I mean, hey, if Mabry goes 4 of 8 or 4 of 9, whatever that was, good for her. She'll probably get over this, but I think they clamp it down, come in and just make her life hell.
Quinn says Marina might play the whole game though. LOL.
She definitely could. I wouldn't be surprised about that. They are extremely fresh. I mean, they're coming off of extended rest for only playing 2 games. She could definitely play the whole game here, but in these turnaround games, the amount of times that the player who went off in the first game shits the bed in the second game has been so high. I gotta believe that they make adjustments here. Like, anybody else is gonna go off. We got Dana back actually.
Yep, I was about to tell you.
Yay! Yeah. Anybody else is going off besides Mabry today. I think they make her life so difficult, because she was the main reason that they put a whooping on them last time. Her and Evans here. So
one Dana play a gun to your head. Which one? Fantasy or points?
The fantasy now,
okay.
For sure.
Cool.
Yeah, she's gonna play. Even in a blowout, I think she's still playing 33 minutes tonight. No problem.
Crazy. She was 10 flat yesterday too.
I know. I'm so mad I didn't move on that.
Nick says Shakira Austin boards? ? We'll get to that in the next game, right?
Yeah. So let's actually, we're going to come back to the Connecticut game, because I want to spend the most amount of time on that. Maybe go
okay.
down. And
perfect timing.
Let's go over to. to the Phoenix game here real fast, so we can just kind of touch on a few things here.
Okay. Kalia Copper, the new Michael Jordan. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, dude, she's been absolutely balling, sporting a 40% offensive usage rating, and the coaches already said they are going to lean on Copper this season to offset and maintain Taurasi's workload.
Bro, I was
again,
gonna say I was cheering for Taurasi last game, and she was just handing the ball to Copper and said go, and just watched. I was like, Taurasi, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, Dino? I need some points out of you. She was like, nah, just give it to Kalia, let her go.
Yeah, Kalia is the offensive engine of the Phoenix Suns now. I think even whenever Griner gets back too, they're just going to continue to run the offense as much as they can from her. I mean, she was the reason that they signed her, was to really step up the offensive usage. And I mean, obviously a huge upgrade from Michaela and I mean Becca Allen, whatever person in there.
Yeah.
So
Quinn
Phoenix is interesting.
Sorry, as you're looking at that, I'm sorry. Big 2 says Dino under PRA, which makes sense as well.
Yeah. Well, Big 2, Discord play earlier, man. I threw down this fantasy. I just don't see it. She got to show me. This hasn't happened once this season. She is, I mean, essentially like third in playmaking. Here, who will actually look at this most recent game here. Her offensive usage is the only thing carrying her over the finish line. And I mean, look at this. Copper, absolutely insane, 40%. Taurasi right behind her. No, that's wrong. Yeah, Taurasi 22% in 29 minutes. She's still on that minutes limit. This last game, they needed the win here. And so she played extra minutes, and it was 1 minute. 1 minute extra.
And
so
it was just her handing her the ball. Here.
Yeah.
That's her usage.
And I felt like somebody got hurt or something happened that she had to come back in the game again for some other reason. But still, she's on a very restrictive minutes limit. Oh,
bingo! Thank you. Nice doing business, bitch.
What's up, Cam?
Ren says, what's good, linebackers?
Hey. Yeah, we're going to talk about the backers here in just a second.
Damn, bro, still?
Yep. I'm right there with Big 2, though. I like Taurasi under today. I would not mess with her straight up points, but I love the fantasy here. Carly is a very solid defender. She's very stretch, lanky. She has a good block to her. The PRA, I don't mind that either. She has gotten there a couple times this season, so just a little something to think about if she gets hot from the field. But the fantasy, oh bro, I'm right there with you. She got to show me.
She got to show me. Yeah.
And the other under for her today, I think, is a great one. Is 4 rebounds here too. Really solid play.
Poor Taurasi.
And then the other question was, we had 2 questions here. Cloud, I'll touch on her for just a brief second.
I'll touch on her, Cloud. He said.
I'll give her the old skim over. She is one of my most hated players in the league. She does me dirty every time, I swear. But, they pulled it. Oh, the value's gone. She had her 3-point prop is removed.
Weird. What was that in books? Was it 1.5 plus money or something? Or just
no, it was 0.5.
0.5 with a lot.
125. I know it opened this morning, and then I'm assuming it's probably going to be. Hey, it's not the generic. It's the big swoosh.
Swooshed up, James.
Yeah. So they took that. I mean, if you think Taurasi or if you think Cloud really tries to assert herself tonight, I mean, you could probably roll with the fantasy here. This is still pretty high. I mean, shit, she was on Washington. Like, this was a normal line for her. This was kind of high anyways.
Yeah. Cloud, I hate betting on Cloud. Unless it's assists in the right game.
Yeah, if you're going to play anything, like I said, her assists at 5.5 anytime is always live. So today at 6, I could see it. Good spot for her. She's not shooting the ball a ton, so the volume is very scary. Just kind of keep that in mind for her. And then the last thing, the question real fast, Shakira. Austin. Austin? Were we asking for over or unders?
I think you said over rebounds. Yeah. He just said Shakira Austin boards. I assume he means the over.
Yeah, I can see it. Man, she's at a very, very strict hard cap. I mean, she is not playing above 21 minutes. This isn't even 21 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 20 and some change. But this coach, oh my God, I'm gonna wring his neck. This dude drives me insane. I don't know what's up with him. We have until I get some kind of coach speak, like, hey, she's gonna play more minutes. I like the rebounds. I think didn't we get her rebounds at 6.5 the other day?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah, it was 6.5. Okay, so
it's that minutes limit. Is the only issue.
Yeah, she could do it, but I mean, you're paying for the minutes. That's the only thing you're paying for here. The usage rating, 100%. I'm right there with you. Let me find our game log here real fast. The usage rating, 110%. It's there. I mean, she has a 50%. I think this was kind of a good game for her, but she's at least a 45% rebounder for this team. So it's there. We just need her. Like, man, if a coach was like, hey, she's playing 25 minutes tonight, sign me up. I'm there for it. I love it. She's even has an insane usage rating, which underrated. I told you. I knew she was going to come back and be a pain in the butt.
I told you, he says.
She's a stinker. But
I like her.
Hey, you can't ignore that.
I like her. I like Shakira. I don't care what people be saying. I like her. And Sean says, I wonder why the asteroid didn't hit Dino when it hit her cousins 65 million years ago. Is that true? 65 million years?
Oh, at least 65 million. I mean, she's going for 66 millions with this season. Like, I can't even believe after the milestone of last year when she hit the 10,000 points or whatever that unattainable thing is.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to retire, but at least damn it, if you're going to do it, they built a super team to go out with a bang.
For sure. And what dinosaur would you think she would have been if she was really a dinosaur?
A pterodactyl with that big ass head.
For sure. Holy shit, I'm glad you agree. Ren says, after that Skylar stat correct yesterday, I need a couple days breaks from assists props. I get it, bro. I totally feel you.
Yeah.
That was tough.
So,
he just remembered the feeling. Look at him. He's pissed right now. He's super pissed. He needs a blunt.
Those are always the two things that cut such a deep scar, because it happens every season, bro. Like, we know it's going to happen. It's probably going to happen again. Just kind of give you guys a heads up. But I mean, so we had it happen twice last night. One with the stat correction on Skylar with the assist, and then the other one, maybe okay. The jump ball one was debatable, but NECA, she had a clear turnover steal. She forced a turnover, and they did not credit her with that. So the steals, the stocks, and the assists, those things have always been weird for the stat keepers. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm right there with you. The assist straight up, I'm like, I'm good on that today personally.
You want to know why? You want to know why it happens?
What do you think?
Stat keepers in WNBA, bro, get paid minimum wage. And, I do a lot of UFC live betting as well. Those fucking judges, bro, they basically fuck up fights numerous times a night and just take your money. So it's just part of the game. Game tax, right? It's betting tax. So you just got to know that shit's going to happen. So so that's a good call, Ren. Like, you want to stay away from assist props maybe a little bit, because that shit's going to sting. It's going to happen too. Like you said, it's going to happen again. It's just part of it. You know what, though? I will say, every once in a while it works in your favor. Every once in a while. So remember that, too, when you get pissed off. You're like, well, actually, it actually happened for me the other time. Because it does. It does. We just don't get so pissed. We're like, oh, yeah, we won. Haha, we won. Nah, you got lucky. So it comes around.
And those are usually with the rebounds, too. They'll credit the wrong person with it. And you're like, she ain't touch it, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Another reason unders usually are better.
Yeah. So, for me, I think today as a whole, I mean, Washington, Dude, Shakira was at 20. She opened at 22 fantasy last slate too. Yeah, I mean, all her stuff is bumped. Honestly, man, if you're gonna take something that's quote unquote value here, I think it's just the straight up points. The recent game logs are not gonna look that pretty. If you actually look though in depth, I mean, they played New York, very tough team. They played Connecticut, extremely tough, and then they played the Sparks, where she still ended up getting over, but. I mean, see how many stocks that Brink had that game? Oh my God. And she was blocked, I think, at least 4 or 5 times. So there's probably another like 4 or 5 points left on the table here. And I think she missed free throws too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you sure did. You went 2 of 4. So there's a little bit of... There's definitely some room to work with there. But, I mean, this right here with no Sykes and with basically nobody. I mean, it's her, Atkins, and Carly. Would laugh. 14 field goal attempts. That's pretty insane. I mean,
it is.
Basically a virtual 2 here. So she had 16 field goal attempts. Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
No, they were handing it off to her and said, go. They were letting her just try to drive and shoot. Like, it was... And I think that's why Coach was saying she's poop, because he was watching that a couple times. She didn't look that great doing that, but... They're going to give her a shot. They're going to give her a chance. She just, like you said, we just need the minutes.
I think we're gonna hang this one in the queue just for now, so you guys can kind of keep an eye on that. And we had Reese Poo and Stewart. All right, these two at the top here just kind of lean plays, but I do like these.
No Liz, no Dana.
Pending the news. Current news, I feel the best about these two.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Sure. I like Dana though. I like Big Dana today.
Yes. And she's probably gonna bump. I wouldn't be surprised to see her at 25, maybe even 25.5 before locks. But the data for her is gonna be pretty limited, so maybe this one game we get away with minimal line movement.
Yeah, no one wants to bet on Dana Evans.
Yeah, who wants that?
They're like, who the hell was that? I thought that was Copper last year a couple of times, and it wasn't. It pissed me off.
And then just some news notes for Washington on our way out here. I know Carly burned us the last time. She's going to be defended by Taurasi here, who has been putrid. We just need the shots. One, we need her to shoot, because... Hold on.
I don't mean to cut you, but you have reset more, and I don't want people to mistake that.
Oh, yeah. Under.
Thanks, Ren. Thanks, G. NDB. They're all throwing it out there for us.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, under the Reese first half PRA. Yes, under for her, over for Stewie. Sorry.
Thank you, guys.
I did that earlier, too. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did. Because you love her. You don't want to go under.
I calling me out on stream like that.
I like her, too. Can't lie.
Yeah, I love her. What? Who said that?
Reese jumping on JJ's and Stewie's back in the first half. Getting in foul trouble, Ren says. Yep. He agrees.
Yeah, that was my biggest reasoning, man. Let's keep an eye out for that, the lineups for that. And Washington, for me, I think this team honestly is just going to be a fade today. They've been extremely disappointing. I know they're kind of hanging around teams, but there's no real value. I mean, you look at everything on the books, they've been bumped. They just bumped up Atkins. She was at 27.5. Carly's 10.5 on the books. I think this is 6.5 on the books, but she had such a unicorn game this last time. I mean, 9 assists. She had how many points? Like 15 or 18 or something insane?
Mm-hmm.
I know she did us dirty because we were taking...
Oh, yeah, she hit those 4 threes. She pissed me off.
Yeah. 4 of 8 from the field. So, I mean, if she does that, good for her. But they're not really giving us anything else to work with like last time, like her PRA or anything, honestly. So, there's no, like, outstanding value here, if we're just being frank.
Or E.
Yeah, or E. Or underrated.
Sure.
But, Phoenix kind of interesting today. That sucks they pulled the Cloud 3-point prop. That was pretty enticing. I like the Trossi under still, And I think a strong consideration play is also this Copper plus Stewart. Straight up points, both of them are obviously Copper's by far number one on their team. But Stewart, she's been 1A, 1B, and I think this game going to assert that dominance, get her into foul trouble, and probably live at the free throw line. So I like this for the combo play, just to kind of round us out here for Phoenix.
Get some
what
star
are your
power.
thoughts on Phoenix?
Phoenix is dope, bro. I like how they're just letting Copper go to work like that. We'll see what she can do against New York, but I still like it. Can never go wrong with Stewie and Copper. Drake says, do you think Clark will win a game this week?
Yes, actually.
The
sports analysts were pretty they were pretty upfront about the preseason, that they thought that Indiana was going to go 0-5 because their first 5 games were absolutely just really tough.
There it is.
Tomorrow is the get right. Yes, tomorrow I think is going to be actually an amazing 1-game slate for us. I think it is going to be amazing, and yeah, we could see an Indy upset here. I think is very real chance.
Oh, the Sparks are favored, huh? I guess just because they're at home. Shitty ass Sparks.
Yeah, that'll be the main reason. That for one thing, and then 2, we also have back to back.
Oh wow, her against Vegas. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and this is a straight ass whooping right here. Like, this game ain't even gonna be close. So
And Vegas
I would
coming off the
expect-
loss, huh? They're gonna be pissed.
Yeah, Vegas coming off of a loss, and then we got Caitlin Clark in Vegas for I think it's gonna be an absolute slaughter. So if they were gonna put all their eggs in a basket for a win right now, it's gonna be this right here, the Sparks game, because you ain't. Let's be real, this ain't happening in Vegas the next day after
But hey,
back-to-back.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Fevers are actually favored by 2.5. Just so you know.
Oh wow.
And Big Sean says Clark's dropping 35 tomorrow. I do not doubt it.
I don't doubt it. I think she gets her first double-double tomorrow. I think pushing
Not-
10 assists.
Not triple double, like you said yesterday. She was close, actually.
She was real close. That 7 and 7, I loved it. Absolutely love that RA.
She whooped
I gotta
ass.
look at the metrics a little bit more for the Sparks here, because I know the Sparks of the past, they've been pretty terrible, but this Sparks team is kind of legit. They are really scrappy at the rebounding. So we'll have to actually look at that a little bit more. But I think this is definitely a really good game for us for one slate.
Cool. So we have a good day all week.
Yeah, and then Saturday, I don't think we're gonna do a stream. Maybe what we'll do is tomorrow's stream we'll just kind of touch on some of the games for Saturday. But man, fam, you gotta be in the Discord for this Saturday, because we are gonna make some money. I promise you. We're not gonna have a stream because it's a weekend, so you guys are gonna have to tap in. It's free. Again, it's free. Links down below. Like and sub.
But wait, let me look at that, because look at the time of those games. Let's see, what do we have for UFC is the question. Oh, I don't think there's any UFC this week. What do you think?
Wow.
What do you think? Because look, they got the 10 a.m. game Pacific time there. Then they got the 5 p.m. So they're going to give us 5 hours before those last 4 games. If you wanted to jump on stream, we might be able to. It's up to you. You think about it.
I mean, if you're up for it,
If there's no UFC on a Saturday, bro, I don't mind.
are we making a commitment right now to our adoring fans and YouTube followers?
Let's decide tomorrow. But I think that would work.
Okay. So you guys heard it here first. We might have a stream on Saturday, the first weekend stream in a minute.
I mean, look at all those games, right? That would be a fun one.
I think we're not streaming this early. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I'm not waking up to stream that early.
No,
first
hell
thing
no.
in the morning.
Fuck that game.
Yeah. So we'll play this island game out by itself, and I think after sometime in the afternoon, well in advance, we'll get a stream up for these last 4 games, and we can definitely make something happen with this.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Cool. I'm glad you pulled that up. I didn't realize there was that big time in the afternoon. Perfect.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. That's exciting. Look at all this, man. We're having all this news and stuff breaking our way. Exciting.
Bro, Christmas every day. How fun.
And I was thinking about doing something earlier too. What was it? Oh, tonight. Nothing official yet, but we're thinking about this. I'm thinking about doing a little giveaway again. I've been doing it for the rookies and their foul troubles. And I think I'm going to do a giveaway today for how long it takes for Reese to get into foul trouble. What do you think about that?
What do you consider foul trouble? First off.
So the context of it we did last time was how long before said player, how many minutes before said player gets their first foul?
Oh, one foul? Oh, okay.
Yep.
So how do you do the contest?
It'll be in the Discord. So again, we're going to have it tagged for everyone. We'll have everyone comment for that, say, hey, so and so many minutes. And then the closest to the answer will be the winner. And if we have a tie, then we'll just split it up.
And wait, isn't the Discord free for 7 days? So you could just jump into the contest and run away if you wanted to.
It's free. Yeah, you could literally come in, maybe win the contest while you're on the free, and then pay for a month subscription.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone who signed up in since last Saturday, we're rocking about plus 6 to 8 units. So you've already paid for the Discord membership for this month coming up, and you're walking around with a little bit of walking around money. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. We love you, Caitlin. We love you. We love you. E made it happen. They rhyme, see? Applause.
Oh man. Yeah. So that'll be fun. We'll keep an eye on that. Wow, Mabry's down to 4.5 rebounds. No way. Oh.
Wow. How did she go from 5 to 5.5 to 4.5?
Oh my. We got insane value on her.
I'll tell you how.
Yeah.
It's fucking WNBA, bro. That shit just moves.
Man, that's crazy. So yeah, last night she opened at 5, which I thought was way too high. Absolutely insane. Even Alana Smith opened at 6.5, and then she had. Did I get it in an actual split?
You better.
Yeah. Maybe it's not on this one, but Mabry, we got her at another line movement. She went all the way up to 5.5. Reposted that again. That was absolute insanity.
She's
like,
4.5.
What the hell are they thinking?
She's 4.5 everywhere too. I'm just trying to go look and see if I can get 5.5, but nope, it's gone everywhere.
Yeah, that's insane. Alex, I don't know if I'd mess with the 4.5 now. I mean, that's a half a point up and then now a full point down the other way. That's I could see it though. Yes. If you played it, I wouldn't fault you because her history is absolutely terrible. She averages like 2.5 at best rebounds in this matchup, and I think that they're gonna put the clamps on her today. So just know that you are definitely playing in favor of the house with that, that particular line movement.
Oh, let's see if Props Builder moved it. That was 5.5 last night. Let's see. Damn, who makes your beats, E? Shit's banging.
Some guy named Underrated.
Oh shit, who?
It's pretty awesome. I think it's underrated. He might even have his own channel for all I know.
Nah, I don't think so. Damn, this
see, she's all the way back to minus 130, 4.5 for the over. There's a little bit of minus 102, so people are also still taking the under.
Yeah,
I probably just faded, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to now. If you didn't get it last night or this morning, you're toast. It's 4.5 Props Builder 2 minus 115 either way. Weak.
I think if you're gonna do it, I would go the route with something with the points here. Did we get her PR?
Ooh, good call.
Yes.
Did they bump that too?
Yeah. No, it's the same, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, maybe if y'all know for sure. I mean, at worst case scenario, she moved from 22 to 21.5 here. But yeah, I'm thinking this might be the better route. I mean, if you look at the first game, like I said, she went off in the first half and hit those 4 threes, but she still only barely covered this. And assuming things go back the other way, I mean, you can see even in Dallas, I mean, God, I wish they didn't play Dallas back to back and then not play anyone else. Like the team metrics are so shitty and so diluted. It doesn't actually paint the whole picture for everybody. But
Alex,
this is probably a better option.
Alex had a different switch up here. He said Samuelson 10.5 looks tempting, and I didn't realize if he's talking the prop or her looks, because he said looks on the scale from 0 to 10. He's giving her a 10.5 on looks, is what he said. Do you agree with that?
Well, no, I'm not gonna give anybody a 10. Maybe a 9.5 because I'm a little particular to blondes with Ronald McDonald shoes. But
wow,
I'll let me some Carly.
Wow, he said 10.5 also. Damn, Alex be giving out high numbers for these girls. That's what's up, Alex. I think he's talking about her points.
Yeah, she's interesting. I mean, she did burn us last game, and I could see it if she gets hot from 3, but you're really just banking on that. I'll say honestly, man, if I'm gonna play anything for her today, it's gonna be over here on the books. I'm just gonna take her straight up 3s at 1.5. I don't even care if it's at 174. I can trust this a little bit better than her actually getting to 11 points because she's only shooting from 3, it seems. And the last time when she had, I mean, you could have moved a U-Haul in there. There was so much room in the lane. All she had to do was shoot the ball, and she was just like, nope, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to throw it to somebody else. So that was the last time I'm going to trust her for full game props. If she gets there, great. Personally, I'm going to play Shakira for the same line at way better chance for the usage rating.
I feel that. He also said Van Loo over 3 assists first half. And I personally would just throw out the idea that you would need 4 for that victory. And you don't want to have to, you don't want her to have to get 4 assists and a half.
Yeah, you're paying a super tax for that. I mean, you might as well just play the...
You know what though, bro? I was
6.5.
looking at those earlier and I was like, I know why they're doing these. If you don't really think it through, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, look, it's 3, but it's 6.5 for the full. But if you really think it through, you need 4 to win. So it looks like you're getting a discount if you just don't think it through, right? I think some people might look at it like that. And Alex said Carrington's his new crush anyways. I know, Ren, when he said U-Haul, bro, I wasn't even joking. Like, I thought he was going to say something else. He was like, you need a U-Haul to go. I was like, damn, he's about to say something. But
Bro, you get it back. I swear, man, I have the screenshot somewhere here recently.
Of what? A U-Haul?
Yes.
Linebacker?
I'll even.
Alien arms?
I'll even. Let me show you guys. Like, how
Deep
did she
bag?
Not even...
J Nug says AT's getting 7 first half points on Underdog? Question mark. And then he's LOLing at the same time. I don't know what he's LOLing about, but he's LOLing.
Yeah. I actually thank you for bringing that up. What the hell is this first half points board? Like, what are we doing, PrizePicks?
Can you please
we have
not
the rest of it, please?
Please don't curse, Eric.
Oh shit! What'd I say?
See? Just pops out.
Wait, no, but like real talk, there is it's just 9 players. There's 6 teams playing. Where is the rest of this board at? Hello.
I like that, Nug, honestly though. Yeah, no, you're right, E. But the 7 first half for AT, that's pretty fresh. If you can say that word in 2024.
Yeah, it was definitely fresh.
It's fresh.
Yeah, let's go ahead and actually just segue over to this game because I wanted to talk about this for the last like 15 minutes or so. I love AT, man. I know you had posted something, I think your PA earlier as well. Yeah, I'm all in on AT. I know we've had her for several of our streams already, and they bumped her fantasy right before we went live. I think to what, 43 or 44, or it's just gone. Hold on, did we get news?
I don't think so. J Nug says free. I think he means for AT.
Yeah, I'm all in on AT. I mean, she's probably my favorite play today overall. I mean, I think honestly her fantasy, I think it was at 43, but somewhere between 42 and 44. I love it. She's got some insane history in this matchup. And let's go back to last year real fast. So, again, real fast recap. Connecticut knocked Minnesota out of the playoffs this last year. A lot of beef between these two teams. They really go at it. You can see AT has a ton of scoring upside. The rebounding we'll get back to in a second. It looks crappy here in the history. The assist, super phenomenal. Absolutely love this. Make sure you guys take on Underdog. They are running AT and Breanna Stewart, which I like both of them, but the Alyssa Thomas double-double on Underdog is just absolutely insane. Total free square tonight. I love that play.
AT's the shit. Chris tried to call me out because I said it just pops out, but I don't even know what that is. That bad? He said pause. It just pops out. Did I? I know I said it, but what does that even mean? What does that even mean? How is that a pause? It just pops out. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. Something's out. There's an elephant in the room. Hold on.
It just pops out. I'm going to be thinking about that one. I don't know. I don't even remember why I said that either. Damn, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I have no idea why Connecticut's gone, just to be totally honest here. I'm trying to find real fast if there was some coach speak about maybe Breanna Jones or...
Ooh, Ren says AT and Collier rebound rival on UD. Oh, Feezy's as Ren would say, Feezy's a dog though, Ren. Feezy's a dog though.
I don't know how to interpret that one, to be honest, because both of their history is so bad. Like, it's so bad. But technically on paper, like I said, it's only 2 game sample size, but technically on paper right now, Minnesota, they are allowing the most points in the paint, and they're allowing the most rebounds per game. And I'll show you guys here real fast. Again, defensive metrics, Minnesota, only 2 game sample, allowing at least 43 points in the paint per game. And if you look at Connecticut as a whole, I mean, they have AT obviously lives inside the paint, Breanna Jones, Bonner hasn't really been feeling her 3-point shot lately, but still getting to the free throw line. And same thing for Carrington. So, I mean, that's literally all 5 players getting to or 4 players. And then you have Ty Harris, who's kind of like the outlier 3-point shooter. So there's a lot of juicy potential to have points in the paint here tonight. And looking at the rebound rating too, you can see Minnesota also giving up the most rebounds per game, and I think the most offensive rebounds. No, the most defensive rebounds. So AT, we know AT is an absolute machine on the glass. I mean, I always think about her like time. She never stops.
She really doesn't. She plays 40 minutes. 38, 37, something. She's such a beast. Linebacker. She's a linebacker for real, too. She'll run you the fuck over.
100%.
Don't try
tonight, specifically tonight, I have AT for over 38 minutes. I think this game goes all the way down to the wire, and these teams come to battle.
AT, funny enough, doesn't get enough credit for how good she is, too. You know why? It's because her shot is so fucking ugly. Oh, her shot.
Do you know why?
Why her shot's ugly?
Why?
I remember something, but I don't recall exactly what it is. You're going to say something like she's injured, she was in some, I don't know. What is it?
Yeah. So she has been playing through now, I think this is going on 2 years, but she injured one of her hands. I don't remember if it's the right or the left hand, but she has a torn ligament in her hand that she plays through every single game, and she physically cannot hold the ball correctly. So that's why her little one-handed free throw shot it looks like that. She physically cannot hold the ball correctly.
How did she get injured?
It was a contact injury. I don't remember if it was in the postseason, but it was basically she had the option of just letting it heal and play through it, or she was going to have surgery and miss an entire season.
Wow. I thought it had to do with her doing something to her wife. but I didn't want to go too far. Frankie says, "What are those trophies, E? What are those trophies you got down there on your prize picks? You Coloradoian?"
Oh yeah, so my little trophies. This is prize lame picks. We're gonna call it lame picks here. If you want to
Shit
know
picks.
where I'm coming from, yeah, shit picks. So they, it's essentially it's banned in Colorado. Like I'm locked into their free play, whatever crap this is. It's essentially it's a daily like fantasy competition. Long story short, I really can't even win money on PrizePicks anymore. But I love you guys so much that I do the grind. I do it all for you guys.
Bro, Colorado, bro, you can't fucking do prize picks, but you can fucking buy some edibles and get fucked up, man. So fuck prize picks.
Yep. So that's my my story. Apparently, I mean, I can technically win money, but it's like a contest thing. I have to have some just absurd. I don't even know. Like, what the heck? What is this? 14,000 coins? Like, what? No.
Trade them in, bro. Trade them in. That's Bitcoins. You're paid, bro.
Yeah, so that's my PrizePicks journey. It's been a swell one. They decided to just sneak that in at the beginning of the beginning of the year earlier in 2024. So yeah. Unless I hit a whole bunch of demon slips and like have just some absurd day, I basically can't even win money on PrizePicks. It kind of sucks. Yep, same in New York. Ben knows the feeling. It happened in New York right before here.
So whack.
Which is travesty. Yeah, it's so tragic.
And you can't do Underdog, right? And you can't do parlay play either. Or you can, but you can't do it the right way either.
Yeah. Colorado's super lame. It's only awesome for like book sites.
Do you think it
I can
has
play
to,
on FanDuel and
do you
stuff.
guys think it has to do with legality of the books there or something? Like they're like, nah, we want you to play on books, so we're gonna give you these shitty coins, or no? I don't know.
Kind of. I think it has something more to do with like the restrictive nature of being able to gamble, because we have like casinos and stuff here too. So I think they're putting a foot down on one, so people outside of the state can't benefit off of that. Like you have to actually come here to do that.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's super lame. And yeah, I hate it. It's super annoying.
So yeah. So thanks, Frankie, for bringing that up. Now he's sad.
Yep. Well, I was gonna break down Connecticut stuff for you guys, but I don't know where our props are at. That's super lame. But I guess we'll just not talk about this game now. Wow, what is going on in life?
You pretty much know him though, don't you? Or at least a few that you liked.
Okay, we got a little bit of news here. Okay, small impactful news. Let's go to this actually. Rachel Banham just got ruled in. So
She's a pudgy linebacker too.
Yeah. One thing about her, she is the direct backup for DeWanna Bonner. And maybe it's her shoulder. I don't remember if it's her hand or if it's her shoulder. It's one of those two, but she like physically can't hold the ball correctly. Yeah, so Bonner, I was pretty high on Bonner earlier, and I still like the combo prop for her and Feezy. I think the point one is pretty solid. Was it? What was it at earlier? Hold on, that definitely moved.
It's funny they got all the Connecticut props on Underdog still.
Yeah, this moved dramatically actually, down 2 points. It was at 41.5. Okay. Yeah, and I'll get to why. There's definitely a why in there. So Vanna being back today, that directly is going to impact Bonner. And let me show you guys the last time that they were playing. Because she subs in for Bonner and is, like I said, her direct backup, and she's going to be kind of annoying. I don't really know what her minutes limit is exactly going to look like here, but if we go back to the last game, you look at the rotation chart, and again, WNBA.com, they got all this stuff up here for you guys so you can look at for after the game. But if you look at the zoomed in too far, I got that down here, Banham in the gray area, she directly checks in up here for Bonner, and that's gonna be annoying. I'm hoping, coach plays her a little bit more like she did last time, where she checked in for Breezy, and they essentially just moved AT to the 5, Bonner to the 4, and then she came in and played the 3. She's annoying for Bonner while she's on the floor. She is going to take usage away directly from Bonner. So just keep that in mind. I was kind of liking Bonner tonight. Now, honestly, I might just be off her altogether.
Chris Singleton says, Liz Williams under rebounds, points, or PR. Which do you prefer to put with Taurasi under fantasy? Do you have a preference, or do you like all three the same?
Well, we are still waiting on that lineup news, so I don't have really 100% answer for you, but I'm thinking straight up points. I think she struggles inside the paint all night.
Okay.
But the PR is definitely a very solid look too. Either one of those, points or PR.
Good
so we
call.
are getting props back.
Good.
They did bump Courtney Williams up. Her assist went from 5.5 to that.
Courtney revenge game.
Yeah. Courtney, so Minnesota, I'm going to say just as a whole, a lot of them I have no interest in today whatsoever. Feezy, they bumped up again. They bumped her fantasy up, which this doesn't make any sense. Her fantasy went up, and then her points went down. Do with that what you will. I'd probably still be comfortable with both of them. But she's got phenomenal scoring upside here. I mean, you can see the last game she played against Connecticut last year. She dropped 31. Shooter's going to shoot.
She's a baller.
And then such a stellar. Just, I mean, she's really a Swiss Army knife for this team. Like, she does everything. She's playing at the 5. She's a 3-point threat, defensive. I mean, you name it. Courtney Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Courtney Williams today. All right, you guys have had all this stuff in the queue for forever. Let's go and clean that out. Courtney Williams, his first half. This arguably might be one of my favorite plays, kind of as a 1B, 1C play. She's definitely a top 3 play for me today. This first half, I love this first half PRA line. She's been crushing it. I knew they were going to bump it back down. for the matchup. And it's a revenge game for her. It's a return home. We know all the players for the return home games get up for this. And this last game, too, she had a pretty slow start. She wasn't shooting the ball at all. She got there on just RA. She's going to have Carrington on her tonight, and I saw from last year that she kills Carrington in that mid-range pick and roll, and I think this is just such a great line for her today, honestly. They bumped up her full game fantasy, which I believe we posted earlier. Yeah, it was 26.5, 27. 27 is still pretty good. You know, I don't mind that for the full game prop either one of those for her. And then I know people are going to ask about Alana Smith today. I know her fantasy. Oh my goodness. Personally, I'm off her today. She really, really struggles against AT, and I mean really, really struggles against AT. Let me show you. So this is her stats from last year. This is awful, absolutely awful. She had one reasonable game. She played 29 minutes. I mean, she just can't score on AT. AT shadows her the entire time. She's going to make her life hell. And they're going to have Brianna Jones down low and ISO with Liz Williams. So just be careful with Lana Smith. If she gets a ton of stocks today, sure, she might get you there. But if you look at her individually, a lot of the stuff that she's doing to carry her over is just really stocks. I mean, she had a career game, the first game of the season. She dropped 22. Same matchup, she dropped 16. Personally, I'm leaning towards the under on just her straight up points today, and maybe even the rebounds here. She opened at 6.5 last night and struggle. She gonna ride the struggle bus here today. So under, and then if you want an over, you can just risk it for the biscuit for the stocks here. And that's about all I got for Minnesota. Anything else? That's super annoying. They bumped the combo prop down for these two, but I could see Feezy going out and dropping an easy 25, 28 tonight, no problem. And then Kayla McBride is just there.
Yeah. Remember they had her super low at the end of last season, and we were we were taking McBride at the end of the year. She was coming through. That was funny. We were taking her unders, and then they bumped her down so far, and she was getting way more usage. I forget who was injured, and then we were taking her overs. That shit was awesome.
Yep, and we'll see it again, I'm sure, sooner than later.
Appreciate you, Chris.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate that shout out. Okay, so let's talk about AT real fast. I think now, especially with some movement, she just got a little bit more interesting.
Okay, here we go.
So a couple things here. They moved her assists back down from 8 to 7.5, which I think is wrong. That's incorrect. That makes me like that prop even more again. And then they moved her rebounds back down to 9.5. I don't know if I want to just take the straight up rebounds. I know all this looks beautiful. I promise. That's why we played it every single time. Just be a little careful with the straight up rebounds today. Honestly, they went back down. They had AT up to 44 before they pulled the props, and then now she's down to 43.5. I'm totally fine with the 0.5 bump here. I'm all in on AT here. I think her history here is just absolutely insane. She's only missed this line one time in the last 7 games that they played. So 6 out of 7 times, which, I mean, you can see she just kind of, the minutes though, obviously way different. They got spanked here. She rested. She's playing 38 minutes tonight. I mean, look at the minute sample here. Everything is screaming at me that she's playing 38 minutes tonight. I love it. Give me all that fantasy in the world. Just don't even overthink it. She does everything.
And all those linebacker minutes.
All the backer minutes.
What is she on PrizePicks first half PRA? Did they take that off? I guess it's not back yet. But I was looking on Underdog. It's only 16.5 first half PRA on Underdog, which feels a little low.
That is. She was 17.5. I know that for sure.
Yeah, Underdog 16.5. And
Okay,
7 points.
okay.
7 points Nug found as well. So either of those is nice too.
And then one last under consideration, or under for consideration, is Carrington under 15.5 points. And I know everyone's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I know, like blah blah blah. She's awesome. I love me some Carrington, but she really kind of struggled this last game, and we kind of got over that first half hump barely by the skin of our ass. That was super lucky to get there. And then she didn't do anything really in the second quarter at all. She's going to have Courtney Williams on her tonight, who's a phenomenal defender. And just from looking at game footage from last year, she struggled to keep up with Courtney Williams, and Courtney Williams had just 2 steals alone off of her. So just something to keep in mind. Maybe if you don't want to sweat the straight up points, I did like the fantasy under as well. Either one of those.
There you go.
And then Bonder's just gonna be a fade for me, I think, outright with Bantam back. So we just hit the top of the hour, man. I think that's about all I got for everyone today.
What?
How you feeling over there?
I'm feeling great, bro. Only 90 minutes? What up, bro? It's not enough. We want more. We want more time, E. We want more plays. We want more money. Are you going to go to the Discord right now and put out some more plays? Are we going to sit in there and sweat out the plays together in the Discord like we usually do? That's always fun.
I think we are. And,
Okay.
Make sure you guys, there is a promo going on for PrizePicks as well. I don't have the tab because I'm not cool like everyone else. But you got to go into the promos, go to the promo tab, opt in for the WNBA 3-pick. It's a 3-pick. It's got to be 3 picks. A payout boost. I think it's a payout and credits or something like that. Yeah, make sure to check that out. And then last question here, Laney Fantasy. She was at 22.5. Oh man, it did move. You're playing a bump here. Just keep that in mind. I did like it, but she is a little bit kind of waiting on that lineup. I want to see who is she squaring off with at the 3, because there's a small chance that Mabry also could start at the 3 tonight. I'm getting so tongue-tied here. She kind of depends on who her opponent is, but I do like Laney. Yeah, just keep in mind she was 22.5 right before we went on, and so you're playing a little bit of a tax there.
Okay. Well, before you get out, we need a 0 to 10 scale look ranking from the mule. We want to know, is she a 10?
Man, she was pretty close to a 10. I gotta say,
Really?
I was thoroughly impressed.
Wow.
With that walk, with not only her walk-in photo,
Wow.
which was a total dime. I mean, she was trying to get that dime, and then her pregame interview that she had, where she did a little reel for it. Oh my god, I was just melting over here.
Wow, we know why you like
she's a little
WNBA. Bro, we know why you like WNBA now, you sicko.
Sicko women.
So would you just avoid the Laney fantasy, basically, is what you're saying? Just pass on it because it bumped?
I think if you're gonna play that, Dana Evans here is a stronger candidate. Depending on what else is in that slip, unless you're playing something else with Chicago here, I think that the better option and the more secure role would be for Dana Evans here. And her lines haven't moved. Well, she moved 0.5, but she moved a whole point. Just, I think personally that's what I would do today if you're in that price range.
Okay. Sounds good, bro.
But gun to my head, because I know Ray's out there wondering if we're gonna go 4 for 4, which I hope to see you in the Discord, man. That's 3 out of 3 here for my boy. But I think this right here for another game stack, I really like this. You could also go with Courtney Williams in the full game PRA or full game fantasy. I still like both of those, but I'm thinking this might be our other deuce right here.
I like it. I like it a lot. Found some good stuff today. It's time to make some money. Buy a new car. Copper over 2.5 threes in a slip, he says.
Is in the slip?
Is in the slip.
Yeah, so you could totally run it with that. I mean, Copper, Dana Evans, either one of those. I think if now with the bump, let me look real fast. Her first half might actually have not moved. Nope, it didn't move. There you go. No, play the first half if you're gonna do it. I think her role here should be a little bit more secure. She plays, I mean, damn near the whole time out there anyways, and without paying the tax right now, technically, I think the first half would be the better move for you. But honestly, I mean, I don't really mind either here. You know, just some things to consider.
Lots of plays today.
Lots of.
Cool.
All right, fam. We gotta get out of here. We're running a little bit behind. I'm gonna hop off here. We'll hop in the Discord. Maybe cook up a last little something, and then we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Appreciate you stopping by. And as always, make sure comment, like, and subscribe down below. Check out the 7-day free trial. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
Peace.